Listen, you guys, the struggle that I faced trying to straighten this hair, or whatever this is, because this isn't straight. Lord Jesus. But we're gonna pretend like the hair isn't there, and we're gonna focus on today's video. Welcome back to my channel. This is Dede, and today's video is going to be a review of the latest drop from Dedesignature. We've got the Skewer collection. So this is the bundle. This is the PR box bundle. It is available. We're gonna get into all of that. So we're going to be reviewing this, and we're going to be playing with this collection, playing with some of the eyeshadow palettes. I'm going to be doing a full swatch like I always do for you guys, and it's going to be pretty in-depth. So if you're interested in seeing what's in this packaging, then absolutely keep on watching. If you already know what's in this packaging and you know you want to pick it up, make sure you use my code MDEJ to get yourself 10% off, both on Dedesignature's website and also on their UK stockist, House of Clarivon. So let's begin. Right, so this is the PR box. The PR box, as I said, is available. You can get it on House of Clarivon for £57, or you can pick it up from Dedesignature for $70.99, I believe. So it's available on their website, and this is the packaging. You've got Dedesignature logo there. You've got a platter of fruits on skewers, and then it's called the Skewer Bundle. Immediately just looking at the PR package, because she did some sneak peeks on Instagram, just looking at it, I knew it was like combination of colors that you would see in a fruit platter. That's immediately what came to my mind. It's going to be bright, it's going to be colorful, and it's going to be a combination of these fruits, because obviously she's come out with a mini palettes which have a theme. You've got coconut, kiwi, they have their own theme. But then I think this is the next level for her fruit range, which is to combine these beautiful fruits in like a, you know, a platter type of collection. So that's kind of what I got from it, and I'm very happy that it's actually close to what I was thinking, and the theme, the idea kind of runs through. And then at the edge there's a little bit of text which says a fresh skewer a day for healthy living, and then at the back you've got the entire color story of all the palettes. So when I initially got this PR package, I didn't open it. I just looked at the packaging, I looked at the back, and I thought to myself, please don't tell me it's a huge, like this is one eyeshadow palette. Please don't, because I saw the color story at the back. But this is actually quite smart, because the color story is for each individual eyeshadow palette, which we're going to get into. And then at the back, it just details how to make fresh skewers. Looks like that, so you can read that when you buy it. So when you open this guy, it's a magnetic type of clip packaging, which is the type of packaging I like, because it means I'm not going to be fiddling with packaging, and I can just go ahead and open it. You've got Dedesignature on the cover, and then you've got the eyeshadow palettes, all 4 of them. They are beautiful, 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 beautiful palettes. Love the colors, so bright. Love the packaging. So we're going to go into each individual one and do some swatches. So this is the first one, called Juicy Skewer, which looks like this. And here you've got things like raspberries. You've got things like strawberries. You've got different fruits all over it. And at the back it says, do you know, eating more fruits is an excellent way to improve overall health and reduce the risk of disease. And then it's really fun prescription, Dedesignature skewer for you, perfect glam look. So it kind of gives you a theme for the palette. Sleeve packaging, again, brilliant. And then at the back you've got the ingredients, you've got their social media handle including their website, and then the front is exactly, well, similar to the front of the packaging, but you've got more of the beautiful fruits. And then it just says Juicy Skewer Palette. So each individual palette on Dedesignature retails for $20.99, which means you can buy them individually and you can still use my code to save some money. The code is an affiliate code. It means I make a little bit of commission, but there is no additional cost to yourself. That commission goes obviously into my channel and making sure that I'm able to do these reviews for you guys. And then on House of Clarivon, you can pick them up for £18.99 pence if you live in the UK, so, or Europe. I believe they do ship outside. So anyway, you can pick it up from both websites if you like, and my code is valid on both. So they all have a mirror. They do have a film to protect it. It does have a mirror, you can see. So I'm not going to blind you guys. I'm going to cover the mirror so that we can look at the color. So it is vegan and cruelty free. You've got 4 mattes and 2 shimmers, so 2 metallic shimmers in this one. It says that it's buildable, versatile looks you can create, it's long lasting, blends seamlessly. And this is the colors in here. So the names are pretty much fruits that you would get. So you've got banana, you've got raspberry, you've got red grapes, you've got pomegranate, you've got apricot. So this is this one. Let me swatch them. All right, so these are the swatches. So from top to bottom, you've got red grapes, raspberry, strawberry, banana is the yellow, apricot, and pomegranate. The banana, I didn't expect it to swatch well anyway because of the type of color, but it looks really, really pretty. The shimmers, you know, Dedesignature does shimmers like no other. They're absolutely stunning. And then pomegranate is nice and dark, which I absolutely love. So I do like the color story of this. You can create so many beautiful fruit themed looks, and even like have those pops of color. I would pretty much put banana in my inner corner just to give it a little something unique, you know, something different to look at. But without that shade in the middle, you've actually got a really beautiful fall autumn type of eyeshadow palette. And then you can just pop this one in your inner corner for interest. So anyway, this is Juicy Skewer. So this is Exotic Skewer, same thing, 4 mattes, 2 shimmers, 2 metallic shimmers I mean. Does have a mirror, does have a film, and it does have a sleeve that I've taken off. So this is the color story of this one. You've got honeydew, you've got peach, I can barely see that one. Moon, is that moonbell grapes? Are those like the normal grapes that you get in like Tesco's? Yeah, it is probably. And then you've got, what is that? Chico? What fruit is called Chico? They're gonna make me Google some fruits out here. We've got plum, and then you've got kiwi. Yeah, you've got Chico? What fruit is that? Comment below if you know what fruit that is, because I honestly do not. And even with the color, right, anyway, this is the color story of this one. This one's really fun, very interesting. I would have never paired purple with green, but it's looking really interesting. Like, so many looks are coming to mind, which is good, because an eyeshadow palette that doesn't instill some ideas or give me some inspiration is a dud. But this one, I'm thinking of some looks, honey. Like, this is so pretty. Excuse me, kiwi, hello, look at that. So from top to bottom, we got honeydew, peach, moonball grapes, Chico, plum, and kiwi. Look at this one. This is a beautiful, like a beautiful topper shade. The shade is quite putty, so it's like those soft type of shimmer shades that you get in palettes nowadays. I like to use them as topper shades because they always have a really nice shift, or I pop them in my inner corner, which is stunning. So I can imagine putting Chico on top of moonball grapes, just to give it, you see how different it looks when it's placed on top of a shadow. So I just like to place them on top. And then you've got peach, and then that shade called kiwi. that shade is calling me right now. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. This one's called Tropical Skewer Palette. Again, 4 mattes, 2 metallic shimmers, vegan, cruelty free, has a film, and it does have a sleeve, which I will use to cover the mirror. And this is what it looks like. So cool tone. I love, like, those blues are just absolutely gorgeous. I don't say this often, but Dedesignature does make some really beautiful, unique color stories. Like, hello. So you've got, from the top, you've got Black Currant. It isn't your typical black. I feel like it's a little softer in the intensity for black. You've got Elderberry, which is the blue. You've got Muskmelon. Never heard of that fruit. You've got Juniper Berries. I've heard of that. I don't think I've ever had any. And then you've got Marshmallow, which is that silver. Hello. And then you've got Tangerine. My son is addicted to tangerines. He loves them. I'm an orange kind of girl, so I'm hoping there's an orange somewhere in these palettes. But look at that color story. That is unique. You can't tell me nothing. That is unique. So this is Caramel Skewer. Again, comes with a film, comes with a sleeve, which we're going to use to hide the mirror. And this is the color story. This one's very bright and beautiful. And I'm looking at those blues, and this for me is like rainbow. Gorgeous. I love it. It's so pretty. So pretty. Alright, we have some transformational shades in this particular palette. So you've got Blueberry, you've got Currant Apple. Don't be deceived, because Currant Apple looks different. It's that blue shimmer shade at the bottom. Do you see how it looks like it's transforming, girl? So don't be deceived. And then you've got Avocado, which is the green. Doesn't really pick up with a swatch, but I'm sure it'll pick up with a brush. Same with the Pineapple. Doesn't really pick up on my finger. I find that the color stays on my finger as opposed to transferring to my skin. And then you've got Pomelo. Same thing. But then this shade called Passion Fruit. It looks brown, like a brownish gold in the pan. Like, it's that one. Look, it's even looking purple on camera. In person, it looks like a gold or a bronze. But look at that. It's transforming. Looks pinky purple. Alright, okay. It's gorgeous. Alright, so comment your immediate thoughts just from the swatches, okay? Let me know what you think at this point of the video. But I think that I am actually going to use 2 eyeshadow palettes, I think. I think these are the 2 that speak to me right now. And I'm going to do 1 in each eye, I think. So I'm going to go with Exotic Skewer. So if you guessed right. And then I'm going to go with Caramel Skewer as well. So 1 on each eye. I don't know. I'm not going anywhere. I mean, clearly I'm not going anywhere. Look at my hair. Clearly not going anywhere. So we're just going to play and have some fun today. What do you guys think? I think, yeah, we're going to do that. I'm going to focus on each individual eye. It's going to be a little long as a video, but I hope you guys don't mind hanging and chilling with me. I'm just in the mood to play with some color today, so let's do this. Put my gloss on. Hope for the best. So let me snatch my brows real quick. Alright, so Plouise base in Rumor 2 is down. And I spread it out a little bit because I'm really not sure what eye shape I want to do. And I haven't really snatched my brows. I've only just brushed them out of the way. I think we'll do all of that once we start with the face makeup. Okay. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Alright. So, I'm not sure. I know I want to use some of the transformational shades on the lid and inner corner. So I think I'm going to start off with the darkest shade, which is this one called Blueberry. And I'm going to start packing that into the crease. I'm probably going to like explode it, but I think I want to pack it into the crease. I hope that makes sense. And I'm using the Morphe M506 brush because it's still it's fluffy, but it's still very precise, and I kind of want to be precise with this application, so we're gonna take a minute to really do this. Okay, it's applying, it's looking a little bit greener on camera, and I say this all the time because with blue eyeshadow especially, when you put it on like a white base or a creamy base, it normally pulls more aqua, lighter blue than in the pan. I've only experienced a few eyeshadow palettes that stay the same, but majority of them kind of pull. So I think I'm going to focus it on the outer corner as well, but then I'm going to blend it out, if that makes sense. Just kind of like explode it a little bit. Got this for now. I really like that blue shade. Very effortless, easy to blend. I'm going to go in with avocado. Avocado, I'm going to use it to like soften blueberry. And I'm using another Morphe brush. This one, the name's gone, so I mean the number is gone. And again, I'm being a little bit more precise. And I'm just gonna, when I wipe off the product, so I'm just gonna wipe it off so that it's nice and sharp. So I'm going for a soft blending brush, and I'm going to use the yellow. I'm going to use pineapple to soften it further. We're going to use some pineapple to like blend. Ooh, you can see that the green is really coming out more now. And just blend this. That is so pretty. I'm gonna cut the crease again, definitely. So I'm just gonna deposit the yellow, and then when I cut the crease, it will just be what I need. Obviously, I'm losing some color from all the blending, but that yellow is coming through, honey. She's like, I am here. Whatever you need. So I'm going to make sure that I go back into avocado and blueberry to darken the areas that I've lost pigmentation. But so far, it looks good. So you can see I've gone in, I've added more, I've blended, and I feel like I look like a kiwi, I look like a grape, it looks good, love it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the crease, and I'm just going to cut like a little curve and keep that darkness in the corner. And then we're going to apply Currant Apple, which is the transformational blue shade on there. I think that'll be really pretty. I'll cut the crease, and now for the lid shade. So as I said, I'm going to use the transformational blue shade, the one in Currant Apple. Looks like this, and I'm gonna apply it on the lid. I'm actually gonna find, so I've got a stiffer brush. I actually think I'm gonna use this one. So I think, nope, it's not gonna pick it up as well. I need a flat brush. So I'm using this one from Colored Raine. This is the round shadow brush. You can see that it's picking it up quite well. And then I'm just gonna diligently work it in. Woo, child, look at that shift. That is stunning. So I basically dimmed my light a little bit so that you guys can see the transformation. Okay, so for the lower lash line, I'm going to use the Plouise base in Winter Rose because I want to use or focus Pomelo on my lower lash line, and then I'm going to pop a little bit of passion fruit in the inner corner because I think that will be so pretty, and it will help kind of like make my lid or my inner corner light up a little bit. And this is going to be diligently blended because I want to really concentrate the color there, so there isn't going to be any rushing involved in this. So like that base is so cute. The pink, so stunning. I'm using this brush so that it just blends out the edge of it for me. Alright, one palette down, and pretty much all the colors are on my lid. So this is everything on my lid. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to the second eye. The second eye. Alright, I know I look hella crazy, but I am ready. I am ready for exotic skewer. So this was gonna be fun. I'm gonna pretty much do the inverse of this. So we're gonna use the purple, the pink, you know, this color on the lid, and use the greens at the bottom. I really want to use that shade, but I think I'm just gonna not and use this. I might actually use this on the lid and then put this on top. Idea. But we're gonna start off with purple. So I'm starting off with plum. Plum. Plummy plum plum. And similar to, we're gonna do the same type of shape so that it looks like a cohesive, like I did it on purpose type thing. So I'm gonna start packing this on and see how the purple performs, because purple, you guys, can be really notorious to formulate. I think I know why there's no orange in this one, because they have a dedicated orange palette. So yeah, and a dedicated apple palette. That's why there's no apple in this one. So I'm letting them off because of that. But then there's kiwi in this palette. Is that yeah, that's kiwi. It's kiwi in the one I'm using. Right, so this purple is soft. It's more like a cool tone. You know, like the really cool tone purple is very soft and very pigmented. Very pigmented. So I am happy with that so far. Next thing I'm going to do is just blend the edge of that and then go back in and pack in more purple. And to do that, I'm going to use peach. Peachy peachy. Peachy girl. And those are gonna be my, like, those are gonna be the colors. I'm gonna drag peach out. It's pretty. Peach is very soft, which is kind of like what I want anyway, because I just want the color to be diffused, to be really soft. Y'all know? What do you think? What do you think? It is soft. It's soft. I would have preferred a darker peachy shade or pinky shade or something, or maybe a darker purple in this particular palette, just so that you can have a little bit more depth. I feel like it's craving a little bit more depth, you know, similar to what you've got going on here, but all the same, I think that's cute. That's a color that I've never combined like that. So we're gonna cut the crease, cut it, and then I'm gonna put Chico, which I still haven't found, you know, on Google. Haven't checked, to be fair, what type of fruit it is, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so we've got our crease color down, and now I'm gonna go with Moonball Grapes. I think that'll be really cute underneath Chico. Yes, we're going real cocktail with this eye. This one's the real cocktail inspiration. Yeah, because I think it will really pop, and this is what I mean by using a fluffier brush for a matte shade. It will just pick up that shade a little bit. Do you see the pigments, as opposed to like a flat brush? Look at that, look at that. The pigment and the way it just applies seamlessly. I mean, I'm good to go with just that color. But we're gonna push it a little bit. Push it real good. This time I'm gonna use a flat brush similar to the blue transitional shade. So I'm trying to clean off the colored Raine brush that I used, because it's a really good flat brush. You could also use your finger to apply this, but I wear a lot of pressed nails, so my finger doesn't always work out. Don't know if I should put, I feel like I need to put the NYX glue just in case, because this is a matte base, so there's nothing tacky. So just in case, let's do a little bit of that. Little bit. Now, let us see. Ooh, yes, 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 honey. Now we're talking. Wow. I can see the green, I can see the pink. Do you see that? Okay. So base is the Plouise Hint of Mint. Honestly, you guys, you don't need to use these bases. You can use your white base, you can use your whatever color, well, lighter base color, just because I really want the colors to pop even more than they would normally. That's why I'm actually just like being extra. Plus I want to use the bases. I say this every time, I need to get use out of my bases, because you know how it is. You have to make an effort to use your stuff. You know, we buy it and we don't use it because we're used to using the same things. I'm just putting it down, but obviously I'm gonna clean it up like I did this side. Alright, so we're going to use Honeydew as the matte shade, and then I'm gonna pop Kiwi on the inner part of my lower lash line. Gonna grab another one of these brushes. I quite like them for lower lash line blends because they're really soft and the curve is perfect for that corner. So this one's a little stiffer, like this green shade, Honeydew. So I'm just gonna scrape the head and see if that could have been because of my swatching. Maybe my finger was wet. Okay, now you're talking. So if you feel like you're hitting hot pan with your palette, just scratch the surface to get your color that is pigmented. That's pretty as well. And then on the inner part, I'm just gonna use this brush because I'm not gonna use a lot of it. I'm only using a little bit. I'm definitely saving kiwi for another day because kiwi is such a beautiful green. But that shade Chico, it's prettier. Okay, that's what we've got so far. So let me just clean this up and then we have a look. This is the finished look. What do you think? So on my lips, real quick, because I am wearing Dedesignature on my lips, I've got the liquid lipstick in Global. It's a matte liquid lipstick, and I've got Void in the middle. So this kind of creates like a soft purple ombre moment that just looks really good with both eye looks, you know? And actually it just looks coordinated, doesn't it, somehow? Like it's one palette and it just works really well, which I really love. So my thoughts about the collection, obviously I'm only going to give you my thoughts about the exotic and the caramel when it comes to consistency. But when it comes to the overall theme and packaging, I feel that Dedesignature has delivered yet again. The title Skewer Bundle, it just reminds me of fruit cocktails, and I feel like that theme is carried throughout all 4 eyeshadow palettes. I love how unique and individual each eyeshadow palette is, but I also love how cohesive they kind of like look, you know? Like I feel like I could reach for different shades in the 4 palettes and I would be able to create a skewer type of look, you know, just a really good cocktail type of look. And I am very happy with the consistency of these shadows. You can see that the transformational shades are absolutely gorgeous. Like this one is just so beautiful. The matte shades, I will say, are a little stiffer in the formula than Dedesignature's shadows normally. Like I do like her matte shadows because they don't really kick up in the pan, but I feel like this took it to the next level. It is quite stiff, so there are a lot of positives for that, in that it allows you to build up your color slow and steady so you're not packing on too much, and it also allows you to work with the pigmentation so that you're not overwhelmed. I really like it for that. I think for us creators and even consumers, we're a little bit spoiled when it comes to the softer shadows that pick up once you put in your brush. But I think matte formulas like this, it really helps you take your time to blend and get the intensity rather than just piling on all the matte shades and then hoping that it blends. So that is my opinion about the mattes. I'm not mad at it. I quite like that it's stiffer. It's just an observation that I'm trying to share with you guys. In terms of the shimmer shadows, Personally, I prefer the stiffer shimmer shadows. You guys know this, I say it all the time, but I feel like the putty ones still worked. It's I believe the one that I've got on here called Chico is the putty one. You guys can see the indentation in that pan, but it still worked really well. I think for the putty shadows, you either use a stiff brush or you use one of these plastic, you know, like these plastic, don't even know what the brushes are called, but they're just really stiff and they help you with taking colors like this. And what it does is it allows you blend it without it getting into the bristles of a brush. So you can see that it works really well. Either that or use a flat brush like I did, and you still be able to get the consistency. So I do like it for that. So I have nothing negative to say. As always, I appreciate the fact that each palette comes with a mirror, and I appreciate the fact that each palette is a different color theme. I don't know how she decided to pick these colors, but I do appreciate that each color represents a fruit. And with the exception of Chico, which I still don't know what kind of fruit it is, I feel like every other fruit is represented here and the colors match exactly. I do like it when indie brands go above and beyond and take their products to the next level. I feel like they've achieved that with this collection, and I do love the price point. I think for UK, it's below £20, which is very affordable. You get 6 eyeshadow palettes for just under £20, which is good. And these are really decent pan size. It's 18 grams, which I believe is the total weight, and 0.63 ounce of product. But honestly, there is a lot of product here to go around, and plus the mirrors here as well. So if you wanted to travel with the palette, you can do so. And I'm gonna let you guys comment down below your thoughts about the collection, your thoughts about the colors. Would you be tempted to pick up the PR package, like all the shadows in the packaging, or would you prefer to pick up the individual palettes? And if so, which palettes do you gravitate to the most? I'd definitely like to know. As I mentioned in the beginning, I do have a discount code with Dedesignature, which is Medea J, and it will get you 10% off your shop. That code is also valid on their UK stockist, who is House of Clarivon. So if you do want to save some money, and if you also want to support my channel, please go ahead and use a discount code. It's no extra cost to you. It just means that I make a little bit of commission, which helps me fuel this channel. And I'll love and leave you guys here, and I will catch you in a future video. Remember, God doesn't like ugly. Be nice to someone today, and Black lives will always matter. And I'll catch you guys in a future video. Bye.